This is class 8 mathematics session. We start with chapter 2 exponents part 2. By what number should minus 2 by 3 power minus 3 be divided so that the quotient may be 4 by 27 power minus 3? So what number should be divided? So we take it as x, that is equal to 4 by 27 power minus 3. 3 by, we take the inverse of a rational number 3 by minus 2 power 3. So then power becomes positive divided by x equal to, take the inverse of a rational number. So the power becomes positive. 4 by 27 becomes 27 by 4 power plus 3. Now 3 by minus 2 power 3, the division can be converted into multiplication by taking the inverse of x. X by 1 becomes 1 by x, that is equal to 27 by 4 power 3. So 1 by x, that is equal to 27 power 3 divided by 4 power 3 divided by 3 by minus 2 power 3. So the division becomes multiplication by taking the inverse. Minus 2 power 3 by 3 power 3. So we can simplify by multiplying 27 3 times. By multiplying 27 3 times, we can't apply the law over here, that is a by b power m and a by b power n, because the base are not the same. The base should be same. If base are same, we can apply the law of exponent over here. Here one of the base is 27 by 4 and the other base is minus 2 by 3. So we can't apply law of exponent over here. So multiply 27 3 times divided by 4 into 4 into 4 multiplied by minus 2 power 3. So if n is odd, the resultant sign is negative divided by 3 power 3. So 3 multiplied by 3. 3 multiplied 3 times 3 into 3 into 3. So after simplification, we get 1 by x equal to minus of 27 into 27 divided by 8. The answer is minus 729 by 8. So by taking the inverse, we can get the value of x, that is minus 8 by 729. Numbers in standard form. How to represent a number in ratio in standard form? M into 10 to the power n, where m is a decimal number. So if m is a decimal number, that must be equal to 1 or less than 1, but it should be less than 10. So either it should be less than or equal to 1, but it should be less than 10. So 10 to the power n, that n can be positive or negative. Expressing very large numbers in standard form. For example, 57.36 can be expressed in standard form by raising to the 10 to the power. So 57.36, if the decimal point moves before, then the power is positive. If it is moving away, then the power is negative. Here 57.36 is moving before. That means it moves one step forward, that is 5.736 into 10 to the power 1. Since it is moving one step forward, then the power of 10 becomes 1. For example, it should be a decimal number, right? So here from the second example, there is no decimal number, but we can represent a very large number in standard form by bringing m to a decimal number, and the power can be positive or negative. So if a power is positive, that means the decimal point is we are moving forward. So if we are moving forward, how many steps? 6 steps. From one's place, from to one's place it is 1, 10's place, 100's place, likewise it moves 3.5. So 6 times it is moving forward. So 3.5 into 10 to the power 6. Again 345 multiplied by 10 to the power 5. That means it is already in a power of 5. Now I am representing a number in decimal form by, I can't represent 34.5 because m should be a decimal number, should be less than 10. So I am moving forward 2 steps, that is 3.45. So I am moving forward. So the power has to be added. I am moving forward 2 steps. So the power is increased by 2. 10 to the power 5 plus 2, that is 10 to the power 7. So if the number is given in a standard form, it can be written in usual form, as in the given in the first problem. Write in usual form 3.74 into 10 to the power 5. So 3.74 is given in a decimal number, is in a decimal format. Bring to usual form, right? So it is moving how many steps backwards? 1, 2. So this becomes 374. So backward means minus 2. So backward 2 steps it becomes minus 2. So 374 multiplied by 10 to the power 5 minus 2. The answer is 374 into 10 to the power 3. So 10 to the power 3 means 10 into 10 into 10. So 374 multiplied by 1000. So we go for the next problem. 1.679 multiplied by 10 to the power 9. So we have to write in usual form. How to represent in usual form? Here it is represented in a decimal format, right? 1.674. So we have to move 3 steps backwards, right? 16.79, after that 7, after that 9. So 3 steps back. So this becomes 10 to the power 9 minus 3. So it is moving away, so it becomes minus. If it is moving forward, it is positive. If it is moving backward, it is negative. How many steps it is moving backward? 3 steps, so minus 3. So already 10 to the power 9. Now the power is minus 3. So it becomes 10 to the power 6. So in usual form, multiplied by 10 6 times. The speed of light is given as, in usual form, actually it can be written as 3 into 10 to the power 8 meters per second. But we have to represent in this is given in usual form. How many zeros are there? 8 zeros were there. So 8 zeros, I can represent a number in a standard form. So the first m into 10 to the power n is the standard form of writing any number. So here it is given 3 multiplied by, I can write 3 over here because m should be less than 10. So I can write 3 multiplied by how many zeros? 8 zeros. So it is raised to the power of 8. So it is added with zeros. So it is plus 8 meters per second. Write the unit as it is. So speed of light is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meters per second. Fourth problem, mass of earth is 5.97 multiplied by 10 to the power 24 kg and mass of moon is 3.75 multiplied by 10 to the power 22 kg. What is the total mass? So what is the total mass means summation of both the weights, mass of earth plus mass of moon. Now see the power exponents over here. So 5.97 to 10 to the power 24, 7.35 into 10 to the power 22. So the power, some power has to be common. In exponent, the exponent first is 24. Here both the base are same, 10 to the power 24. So the power 22 is common in both their masses, right? So I can take 10 to the power 22 as a common factor and then the remaining I am writing inside the close brackets. 5.97 multiplied by, so 10 to the power 24. I have already taken 10 to the power 22 outside. How many is remaining? 10 to the power 2. So 22 plus 2 becomes 24. Here 3.75 multiplied by 10 to the power 22. So it is, if it is multiplying inside, the same will be coming. So unit is kg. 10 to the power 22. So 10 to the power square, 10 into 10 square. 5.97 into 10 square. That means 5.97 into 10 into 10. So 2 decimal places moves to the right. So 597 plus 7.35. If you add up, we get 604.35 into 10 to the power 22 kg. Express in standard form. 1 micron. 1 micron means micro, 10 to the power minus 6. 10 to the power minus 6. Micro. Nano, 10 to the power. So micro means 1 by 10 to the power minus 6. So it can be written as 1 by 10 to the power plus 6. I can bring it to the numerator, 1 into 10 to the power minus 6. If it is nano, it is 10 to the power minus 9. Size of bacteria is given as 0.00004 meter. That is 10 to the power. How many times we are moving away from 4 is 7 times, right? So I am moving backward. If I am moving the decimal point from 0.0 to the backward, I am moving backward till 4. How many places I am moving? 7 times I am moving backward. So 4 into 10 to the power minus 7 meter. The thickness of a paper is given as 0.03 millimeter. 3 into how many steps from decimal point I am moving to the right. I am moving backward. So if I am moving backward, the power becomes minus 2. If I am moving forward, power becomes positive. So how many steps I am moving backward? 2 steps. So 3 into 10 to the power minus 2 millimeter. Find the value of x. The question is given as 5 raised to the power of 2x plus 1 divided by 25 equal to 125. So I can write divisible means 5 raised to the power of 2x plus 1 divided by 25 equal to 125. So we have seen in a laws of exponent, if the base are same, if I can multiply both the powers or I can subtract both their powers. Now bring it to the same base as 5. 25 I can write it as 5 to the power of 2. 125 can be written as 5 to the power of 5. 5 to the power of 3. Now multiply both in order to simplify both left hand side and right hand side. I am multiplying by 25 so that the denominator gets cancelled. So I am multiplying both the numerator and denominator by 25. So 25 from left hand side, the denominator 25 gets cancelled, and the right hand side it is multiplied by 25. So 5 to the power 2x plus 1 is equal to 5. 125 means 5 raised to the power of 3, and 25 means 5 into 5, that is 5 squared. So a by b power m multiplied by a by b power n. So the power has to be added. So 3 plus 2 becomes 5 to the power 5. Now if the base are same, what is the base here? 5. So if the base are same, I can equate their powers. 2x plus 1 equal to, the power is on the right hand side is 5, that is equal to 5. Now I can find the value of x by transposing 1 to the other side, then x becomes